T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Play It By Ear podcast. The podcast where the topics may vary because, hey, we play it by ear. And now your hosts, Eric Fiskus, Brady Liming, and Todd Griffin.
Hiya, hiya, hiya. Episode 97 of the Play It By Ear podcast.
97.
Yeah, 3 away.
3 away.
Well,
We will get to that in a moment. Episode 100 is what I was thinking. My mouth got ahead of my brain, which sometimes happens. Welcome all to the, again, episode 97 of the Play It By Ear podcast. Please sign in so we know who is amongst us, which earbuds have, hola.
Hola, Senor
Hola.
Maxwell.
What earbuds have joined us tonight. While we're doing that, I will put up, again, the episode 100 poster. Where did I put it? There it is. Episode 100 live, Sunday, June 5th, 5 to 8 p.m. Sons of Toil Brewing on Klein Road in Mount Orb. Join us for a live council of earbuds. We're looking forward to it. So, gentlemen, are we ready to share some detail or not? I kind of put you all on the spot here, but
I say one more week.
okay. All right.
We're going to hold our cards
that's mine.
close.
Yeah.
Building the mystery.
So yeah, but I can tell you the plan is we will not live stream that night. We will put that out later. So the people who see it live will be the people there in the audience. But again, we will put it out on video later, so you'll be able to see it. But hopefully a lot of you can join us that night. We'll have a few different things off the record, so to speak, which we won't record. We'll probably have a little bit of a Q&A. Here I am. You said one more week, and I'm sharing details. But
That's okay.
just some things we had talked about. Just again, just to get the audience involved. And we've talked off and on about different aspects of the podcast, but we'll do a little bit more of that night. So again, June 5th, 5 to 8 p.m., Sons of Toil Brewing. Be there or be squaw.
Squaw. Nice,
All right.
nice square, Brady.
Yes.
Thank you. Hope it
John,
didn't come out
welcome.
as a rhombus.
Rambai. John, I'm assuming Savannah is somewhere close there with you.
Lurking in the shadows.
I think you all tend to watch together anyway. That's what I'm was saying. There she is.
There he is.
Savannah?
There we
One's
go, there
one's
we
on
go.
Facebook, one's on YouTube's. All right, one more thing I want to show while we're showing things. Whoop, hold on. Now I'm on the wrong page. Let me back up. All right, so this is our anchor.fm page. This is our podcast homepage. And we've shown this before at times, but this little squiggly line thing, which I wish looked like the stock market, but doesn't, is our week by week listenership on all the audio platforms only. So These go by week increments. This was last week, and let me scroll up here a little bit so you can all see that. 273 plays between May 4th and May 10th. Our second highest week ever. And the only higher week was 289 plays last April, the end of last April. So thanks again. I mean, we can't thank you enough. At least I don't think I can. I can't.
Yeah, it humbles us and makes us happy.
It does.
It fluffs us up a little bit too.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of strut with our tail feathers a little bit. This makes us feel good.
We are properly coiffed.
Coiffed and
plumage.
coiffured. Yes. Our tail feathers are aloft.
Or shook.
All right. Yeah. And anyway, again, thank you all. Much appreciated. That just, lets us know that we're putting out things. Hello, John. Welcome back.
John, thank you for coming back.
Yes. Midnight in the UK, and John is on with us. So,
Yeah, get us back on camera, Eric.
yes. Yeah, right. Let me click the little thing.
Hurry, man.
There we
Hurry.
are. All right. Who knows? We may become kings down the line. Let me do a little Judge Schmales. John, we hope so. That's what we're hoping. Maybe a little kings, maybe a little draft. I don't know. Never know. All right. Again, welcome. If you've not been here before, each of us come to the table with a topic. We'll talk 20-ish minutes, more-ish on the 20 on each topic. Someone is a very important person there. I must be getting something to my computer's blowing up here. All right. We all bring a topic to the table. We talk 20-ish minutes on that topic, more-ish than the 20. And we have not had these conversations prior to right now, right in front of you. So with that, we are in order on the screen, which we will handle our topics. Todd, Brady, and then I will round things out. Todd?
All right, so
we have something to finish.
We do. I want to start out by apologizing for any snorty, snotty, sneezing, runny nose.
Fever, so you could rest podcast.
Yes, I am yet again dealing with something that I think it's a sinus infection. But anyway, so if I sneeze, I apologize.
We will bless you.
We have to finish up our fast food tournament. And we finished all of round one, so now we are starting round two, and I think it'll go a little quicker from here on out. But round two, we're kicking it off with a big one. We have Burger King versus Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Oh, man.
Burger King versus Wendy's.
It's a solid matchup right there.
It is. This is complicated because I have fallen in and out of love with both restaurants at times. They are fickle mistresses. If you would have asked me, if you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would say Wendy's. Straight up. But then somewhere along about a year and a half ago, I got to craving those char-grilled burgers again, and they hit the spot.
Charbroiled,
excuse me.
Yes.
Broiled. And but Wendy's still has a couple things like the Frosty. Like the
Todd scoffs at the Frosty.
Frosty.
Scoff.
I don't mind a Frosty.
The vanilla Frosty just pops.
Yeah.
Just like one of the nicest strong vanilla game there. But I'm going to have to lead Wendy's myself personally.
One vote Wendy.
It is a tight race. I do enjoy a BK burger, the taste of it. I even like the BK fries better, I think. But the breadth of the Weenies menu wins out, in my opinion.
The sheer girth.
The girth.
The girth of that menu.
The heft.
The pitch and the yaw. Oh, Wendy's, and I'm not a salad eater, but I know Wendy's does have a passable salad, so I'm told. And the fact that they do have chili, even though there is a darn celery in it, but the overall strength of the game goes to Wendy's. But if you put a Wendy's burger and you put a Burger King burger, I take Burger King every day. But the rest of it, I'm going Wendy's.
That's kind of where I am with it.
Myself, you guys might remember that I do not believe that Burger King should even be here in the first place. I'm still appalled that it beat McDonald's. So it's an easy one for me. Wendy's all the way around. In fact, I can't think of one single thing on the Burger King menu. I take that back. Their chicken sandwiches.
Can I interrupt for a moment?
Wendy's has some good chicken sandwiches.
Continue your Wendy's discussion. I just received a text message that my children are locked out of the house.
All right.
Let me go let them in.
CPS being dialed as we speak.
So I like some of Burger King's chicken sandwiches, but Wendy's has that new chicken. I like the chicken sandwich they have now. I'm going Wendy's all the way around. I like their fries better. I like their nuggets better. The Burger King nuggets are gruesome. I do crave a Whopper or something every once in a while, but give me a single, no onion, single, chili potato.
Yeah, chili potato.
Extra sours cream.
Yeah. All right, so refresh my memory, Todd. What is your adoration of McDonald's versus the King?
I just think, I crave occasionally. I crave a Whopper, the charbroiled, but
Whopper.
if I'm picking just an average, if I'm going out on a Wednesday and getting a fast food burger, I'm going to go quarter pounder over anything that Burger King has. I like McDonald's fries way better than Burger King fries. Yeah. I like McDonald's breakfast. I'm a big fan of Egg McMuffins. I think it's not Burger King has a much larger menu, I feel.
Yeah.
But I just think that I like the staples of McDonald's better than the staples of Burger King.
I have a question for John across the pond, our friend from Liverpool. Does McDonald's in England have sweet tea? Because in the United States, McDonald's sweet tea was a game changer. Because where we're from, we drink sweet tea, like the South, but we're right on the cusp. It used to be if you went a little bit too far west or a little bit too far north, you couldn't get sweet tea, and they would look at you like you were stupid. But now it is spread.
That'd be a no, according to John.
Orange pop?
Yeah, orange pop. Fanta. Give me some Fanta.
Is McDonald's, is it Fanta? McDonald's has like High C or something, doesn't it?
Or
Yeah,
Fago.
I like Fago.
I had Fanta in my mind because Gary Goldman said that Fanta screams 12 for $1, and it sounds like a foreign term for your grandma. Oh, I feel so bad. I lost my Fanta last week. Oh, I lost my Fanta too.
But what McDonald's, is it Fanta that they have?
I believe it. Well, John, I'm assuming you're saying they have Fanta at McDonald's over there. Yeah. I think it's a High C deal over here.
I think it's a High C deal, and they got rid of it for several years.
They did.
Yes, they did.
Public outcry brought it back.
Also, you got, I like McDonald's nuggets. When they changed them, remember when they changed their nuggets over?
Oh, they used to be brutal.
Yeah. But I also like McDonald's. You gotta appreciate the McRib and its yearly appearance. No onion on that McRib.
Pressed meat. You are the big pressed meat man.
I don't mind some good pressed meat. Pressed meat.
As opposed to pressed ham.
I probably pressing ham is something you used to do on the school bus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Not his potted luncheon meat that he is eating.
I've probably told this story, but growing up, we had something in the Griffin household from the Schwann man, I believe, called the Johnny Rib, and it was long before McDonald's ever had a McRib, and it was a good deal tastier in my, if my memory serves me correctly, than the McRib. The McRib is a bit too smothered.
Scattered,
It's slathered and splattered.
I haven't had one in years, but when I used to get them, I would take them and take my napkin and just
Skirt
Pull
the
it
top.
taut.
just skate it right off the top there a little bit. It's still soaked in, but
You take your teeth like this.
nope, you gotta do it with a napkin, just right along there like that.
What if you left remnants of napkin on your sandwich? That would be unacceptable. You must have a 2-ply napkin there when you're doing that.
Well, yeah, you got to double it up and keep as straight an edge as possible. You make it like a
snow shovel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a squeegee.
Do you think anybody's ever got upset when they get their McRibs? Like, no, I don't want this meat. I actually want a bone. I want a rib bone on a bun, and just start gnawing on it like a Flintstone.
No, I don't think anybody would be upset by that.
All right, so the audience has voted. Treva, welcome. She says weenies. And once again, she sings the praises as she did in round 1 of the hot honey chicken sandwich.
Honey sandwich.
Yes.
Maxwell says weenies, ice cream in bigger varieties. John the King is what he says. Because
I
the
think
grilled,
Wendy's ran away with it.
charbroiled grilled boigies. But Savannah cannot eat the char-grilled burger. And John does say that McDonald's verifies it went back to high C.
I see.
After a hiatus. So
I see what
John,
you did
I guess I gotta say U.S. John and British John.
Yes.
British John. Do you? I don't even know where these restaurants fall in your realm. Obviously, McDonald's exists over there, but you have Wendy's, you have Burger King. Do you have a vote in this little matchup here? Brady with the high C backs.
Nice.
Does it taste like box, Brady?
It's not the same. Too soon.
Too soon.
That's not the same high C though. Isn't the high C at McDonald's isn't it a bit? It's got some fuzz. It's got some fizz to it, doesn't it?
It doesn't really have fizz, but it's got some thickness to it. It's
not as
a little bit
flat
more
as what-
syrupy.
It's not as flat as what that out of the packet or the box. All right, next matchup.
All right, John.
Wait.
John has an answer. John, no Wendy's like Burger King said. Eat like a king, not a clown. BK gets his
Okay,
vote.
gets his vote.
Awesome.
All right, next round. We have 2 burger powerhouses. 5 Guys versus In-N-Out. In and out.
It's not even and, is it? It's in and out. In and out.
In and out. In and out.
In and out.
In and out.
In and out.
In and out. Yes.
Here's
But
the
it is
deal.
3 syllables.
It is. I know we don't have In-N-Out east of the Mississippi, but it's not even close in my book. In-N-Out is a fine burger. Fine burger. And it's my favorite burger. So I'm going to say In-N-Out, but I think that geography is going to make this a landslide for the 5 gentlemen.
Indeed. I have to vote based on familiarity. I was just in Las Vegas in September, and I meant to get an In-N-Out burger, but I failed.
Missed out.
I did. Just did the food consumption just did not line up as to when I was near an In-N-Out. So I vote 5 Guys again, based just merely on familiarity. And I don't remember being wowed by the In-N-Out burger because I had one in California back in 2007, but I don't recall it being outstanding. I mean, it was a good burger, I think, but didn't change my life.
Yeah.
I once again I was disappointed with Five Guys even being here because I picked Whataburger over Five Guys. I still say that Whataburger is the best fast food burger that I've ever had. But Five Guys, I almost don't see it as a fast food burger. It's almost quality enough to be above a fast food type burger. So again, I've never had an In-N-Out burger, so I got to go Five Guys.
I feel a guy's trip coming on. We just need to get on a cheap Allegiant flight someplace just west of the Mississippi, and we do an episode from In-N-Out Burger. I would support this wholly.
We could.
Could. I'm not into flying as much as you, Brady.
Yeah, I don't like
If I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna stay somewhere for a week or two. You would literally fly there, eat a burger, and fly back.
I would, sir.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. 2 plane rides in the same 24 hours, absolutely. Isn't that like illegal? Don't you get the bends if you do that? All right.
What was
John
the
says Five
Def
Guys,
Leppard?
but Savannah says Five Guys. What was that, Todd?
Who's the band that like broke some sort of record by playing? I forget what it was.
Phil Collins played Live Aid in 1985, and he played in London. Then he jumped aboard the Concorde and played in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I thought there was one that topped that, like 3 different. Oh well.
Well, John, since he can't vote on this one, I don't think, because he doesn't have either one in Britain. He says In-N-Out sounds like what Mommy and Daddy did 38 years ago. Five Guys. So I guess maybe you have Five Guys there. Is that
perhaps after sharing an In-N-Out burger? Quite a
I have to
date.
be careful with the punctuation on that one.
Yes.
make sure that you put the emphasis on the right syllable.
So what won? Did Five Guys win?
Yeah, Five Guys. No,
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Hardee's versus Sonic. Hardee's versus Sonic.
I don't generally go to Sonic for the food.
I never go to Sonic for the food.
I go for the ice cream.
True. And like I said, nostalgia here, Hardee's was darn good, but I only go to Sonic for the treats. So based on that, I'm going to say Sonic.
So what is the basis of our tournament here? I mean, are you voting? I mean, it says best restaurant, but
you're overthinking it. It's just
you're
best.
overthinking. It's what
So if you prefer,
like.
here's the way I would help you out, Eric. If you like the sweets of Sonic better than the non-sweets of Hardee's, then you would go Sonic. If you like the, you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
you're leaving
if you want
right
the
now.
Meats, go Hardee's. If you want the sweets, go Sonic. Meats and sweets. What do you want?
Nothing wrong with both.
I always want sweets, unfortunately for me. And Hardee's is not entirely accessible. I mean, really, the only Hardee's I know of right now is Maysville, Kentucky.
Is that one still open?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know of
and
any
it's
others.
not glorious.
No.
Remember when Hardee's came out with what was that, like the Monster or whatever it was? It was like 3 or 4 cheeseburgers stacked together.
Yeah, like 4 manhole covers stacked
They were
up
the
on a
first-
bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. And I know we're Americans, but that's even too much for me. That's. All right, so I would say Sonic again, due to the fact that I'd only go for the sweets, but I guess put in that context, that's where I am with
Sweets over meats.
Sweets over meats. Savannah says Sonic. Treva votes Hardee's, but Sonic's vanilla cherry lime Coke is fantastic. Sounds like a lot going on in a Coke.
Yeah.
I'm going Hardee's. I haven't eaten at one in probably 15 years. But I think I said this last episode or 2 episodes ago. I am on the Sonic sweets are overrated. Every time I get a milkshake, it's warm. It's literally like the first drink will be cold and the rest of it is warm. It's like they put. I don't know. It's like they put warm cream in a cup and then they just top it off with a kiss of coldness.
An iceberg of,
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like, so when I look around, I'll go to Sonic And I look around, I say, okay, there's a UDF on that corner, far superior sweets. There's a Graders on that corner, far superior sweets. There's no reason for me to go to Sonic. Now, I've never tried the tasty pops that Treva's talking about. I'm just talking like ice creams.
See, like,
You know
They
what's
don't have bad
actually-
hot dogs.
You know what's actually happening, Todd? They're making your shake, and then someone is standing at the drive-thru before you pick it up, going with their hands.
They are, yeah.
So the undercarriage of the shake.
What are
is
they doing, Eric?
warm. Yeah. Yeah.
Just maybe it's just me, but I challenge you guys. Now that I've got that in your head, go out and get a milkshake at Sonic and see if it's. And I'm not saying it's like hot. I'm not. It's just not cold. It's not. I don't know.
It's not frozen.
No, it's like
Frozen.
room temperature.
I don't get shakes. I get blasts.
I get dream slushes.
Dream
It's the-
slushes.
It's the vanilla ice cream spun in with cherry slushy.
Oh, that's crazy talk. Crazy talk.
right.
Treva agrees with you, Todd, about
Thank you,
shakes.
Treva. I was starting to think I was losing my mind, maybe, but now that
Well-
all it takes is one person to agree with me to make me know that I'm sane.
Just barley.
What was that? Did Sonic win? Or did,
Sonic wins? Sonic wins, however.
Sonic.
All right, the last matchup on the left. Chick-fil-A versus Long John Silver's LJS.
You know, if you asked me this back in 1984, when Chick-fil-A could only be found in Eastgate Mall, I probably would say Long John Silver's. But on this very day in 2022, I say the chick. Give me the chick.
Give you the chick.
Give me the chick, give me the fill, give me the lay. Chick-fil-A.
I think you put the L in there twice. The fill and the lay. It's the fill and the A.
Chick
Give me the
fil-A.
chick.
Hey.
Give me the chick. Give me the fill. Give me the A.
Oh yeah, I did do that. Yeah.
Chick-fil. Hey.
I gotta go Chick-fil-A all day long. Although I do like me some Long John Silver's. I have to go Chick-fil-A.
Look at this. We are Long John's is coming hot out of the
It
dock.
is
LJS.
barnacles and all.
Yeah. Treva with the LJS. Savannah says Long Johns. What do we
I
got?
say the chick.
You need one more vote to tie us.
The guy. Then we have to
I
cast
don't think our
lots.
voting public is out there because I kind of think the gangplank would be stormed on this one.
I know Savannah voted, but John didn't. So I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on there. But going once, going twice. Chick. Give me the
You-
chick.
Do you remember the beauty of a Long John's / Racks? Do you remember
None
like
of
George?
this- None of this slash stuff.
I like that.
No.
Yes.
You cannot have.
Don't
Hey,
tell
Rick,
me.
you
I get
cannot
an
have
ear
a
of corn
roast-
from
a
Long
ro-
John's. I get a stubby ear of corn from Long John's. I get a box of barnacles, a plank of fish, and a roast beef and a what was the a BBC. Don't tell me I can't enjoy that. Shush. Is that what they were called?
The British Broadcasting Corporation. Tyler.
What were those?
Bray, you look a little ruddy. Look a little ruddy.
Were they called BBCs?
I don't know. I never had a roast beast from Racks.
Who had the big
Never had a-
Montana?
What? That's Arby's.
Okay.
You seriously have never had a roast beef from Racks?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's correct. It was the bacon beef bacon cheddar.
Yeah, but more more importantly, Eric has never had racks.
No, I said I've never had roast beast at Rax.
Well, what else do you get at Rax?
You did.
No, Treva
We
has it
lived in
correct.
racks in the
Big beef and
middle
cheddar.
80s.
Big beef and cheddar. BBC either way.
But I did not get roasted beast. I'm not a roasted beast guy. I got chicken
Really?
sandwich. Yes.
Huh. Well, the BBC did have bacon on it because I remember the bacon grease soaked through the rest of the sandwich. Gave it a bit of a different flavor than
Now-
Arby's or Roy's.
The time I about had a legal incident at Rax was the first time that I ventured out. And see, I like the beef and cheddar from Arby's. So I got the beef and cheddar from Rax.
Except for
But they
that onion bun.
Yeah.
They can
But
stick out of
I-
their pipe.
Which one? Anyway, no, but then I bit into I went to Iraq and I bit into
You went to
beef and-
Iraq?
a rack.
Oh,
Multiple
okay,
racks
gotcha.
is one rack, sort of like a Twix and a Twick.
Alf
I
and
opened it.
Alves.
That was great. Oh, but no, I bit into it, and there was beast and there was cheddar, and they put some kind of foreign ick on it. It was like some kind of
Horsey sauce.
Oh, but it could not have been equine because it was a rags.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I'm.
Yeah, but I don't. But whatever it was, man, it was about a legal incident because I went into the accidental sauce seizure. Like,
Was it Doug who had the occurrences of them putting horsey sauce on his beef and cheddars at Arby's there for a while?
Well, if you cross if you go south, like I remember stopping, experienced this on the way down to Florida and stopped at Arby's once. And once you go south, they always put that horse sauce on the beef and cheddar. Like,
Don't mind me some horsey sauce.
yeah.
But they have honey mustard now in the at Arby's, and that's good on some roast beast. But back up a second, Eric. What problem do you have with the split, with the Rax and Long John split?
You cannot have food preparation done in the same surfaces as a Rax and an LJS. It just doesn't work. And it's just like the Taco Bell and the KFC together. That's ludicrous.
I like that too.
Ludicrosity.
Have you seen the Pizza Huts and the Taco Bells together?
It's a Pepsi thing. Pepsi brings this abomination on us. They own all these restaurants and they put them together.
See, for somebody who is indecisive like me, it's perfect. And I kid you not, my go-to was a roast beef at Rax with 3 shrimp, some crusties, a couple of
Three.
Not 2, not 4.
Don't come at me with 4. That's
A couple of-
crazy.
a couple of mute mutts.
Oh,
AKA
gosh.
hush puppies. What one there?
More importantly, we have
A tie.
we do have a tie. So, how we break the tie?
So this is the. Yes.
Thank you,
Oh,
Treva.
they
I
do-
believe they all do.
Treva
She's
with
right.
Treva with the trivia.
You don't think they
Sounds
sop up their roast beef with their fish
I,
juice?
if I can't see what's going on back there, I don't trust it. Don't trust
Do you
it.
want to see what's going on back there?
No, I don't. But if,
All right.
if there are 2 distinctly different restaurants smashed into one, you don't know what's going on back there. They may be mixing the taco meat and the KFC. You can't have that. Can't have it.
It happens. It happens. The attitude of Dolph in Rocky. If he dies,
If he dies,
he dies.
he dies.
So who do we call to get this tiebreaker broken?
Dang,
All right.
man.
Okay, I am thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
I was thinking we
Brady-
could call someone.
Call someone.
Yeah, like
Who
we
would
call
we
someone
call?
just kind of like on, I don't know.
Hold on.
All right.
I will.
All right,
Who's
I will
in the
talk
house?
right onto my family.
Hold on. We have a few more people in the room since we first asked the question. So those of you who are in the room that have not voted yet, we have Treva and John and Savannah who have voted.
Maxwell, are you out there?
Long John Silver's or not Rats.
Oh,
Rats in my mind.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Long John Silver's or Chick-fil-A. Anybody?
Long. We can't kill John. On my screen, I'm seeing John voted Long John's 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Stuff in the ballot box,
I was
John.
going to say, what's that's all about?
Gonna lose your voting privileges here.
Uh-oh.
Maxwell with the chick.
Oh.
Give me the chick.
Yeah.
Give me the chick.
Give him the chick, the fill, and the A.
Yay.
Hey.
All right. Chick-fil-A by a beak.
All right, moving over. Another chicken place, KFC versus Firehouse Subs. KFC versus Firehouse Subs.
Fast food, Americana, tradition, the Colonel. With his wee bitty eyes.
Before he went teats up.
Make you crave for it nightly. Holy cow. This is... you have to be in a mood for each. I don't think, in my mind, I don't have a go-to here. Just depends.
If I'm in a hurry and I'm wanting fast food, I'm going with the Colonel. If I want to sit and sup leisurely with my compadres, Firehouse. But I usually am on the run and in a hurry, so KFC.
So I guess I err on the side once again of the girth and breadth of the
The
menu.
goith.
And that says the Colonel.
So
Well,
say it.
girth and breadth is where it's at.
In all cases.
I'm going to say though that I agree that if I'm in a hurry, although I can eat a sub while I'm driving. If I'm in a hurry though, I'm probably going KFC. But this is best. This is not most. This isn't the. I can't think of the word. I just lost it. What I'm saying is Brady's reason for picking KFC, I don't think should be taken into consideration here. This isn't a which is the handiest.
Yeah.
Which is the most. This is the best, like the best taste wise, and I have to go Firehouse. Firehouse, because I think it tastes better than KFC. Do I eat KFC more than Firehouse? Yes, for the reasons Brady just said. But if I'm going best, this isn't a convenience tournament. Daniel
son,
Russo is going to
Ridge-
fight, and fight he will.
Ridge dreams KFC 24/7. So, I have to go there often, but he is genuinely passionate about his KFC.
But
He was one happy
again, this
kid
is
when
a
it opened in Mount
best.
Orb.
So are you saying that KFC food is better than Firehouse's?
Well, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. If I want, the chicken, the biscuit, and the mashed potatoes and gravies and the mac and cheese and the green bean. No, it's not even close. KFC. Yeah,
slaw.
sorry. After I got to saying that out loud, it's even more making my case more.
The slaw.
slaw.
Yeah.
A slaw.
I get a sub at Firehouse that is I forget what it is, but it has barbecue sauce on it. And come to think of it, if they would combine those, I could get some KFC slaw and put it right up again my Firehouse sub with barbecue sauce on it.
But not in.
Not in it. No.
All right. We got
KFC's
one,
winning.
KFC.
one Firehouse and 2 KFC amongst us. Savannah says Firehouse. John says Firehouse. Treva, KFC. Maxwell, KF and C. Jason, welcome.
Hello, Jason.
KFC.
So KFC wins by a beak.
A beak, a feather,
To steal your joke.
a tail feather.
Yes. All right.
We
Next
we took
matchup.
a poultry of our audience.
Subway
Subway.
versus Skyline.
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 No contest, Skyline.
Yeah. I don't even think we need to ask the public.
Becky Fiskus, by the way, also voted KFC.
And they had naked tenders.
Creole chicken.
Becky, does that mean? Savannah says Skyline. John says Skyline. Becky, does that mean you're not voting Skyline?
Is she vomiting toward the other choice like it's Vaminous, or is she
No,
saying that Skyline is Vaminous?
She's vomiting sub or Skyline. Michigan people don't appreciate good Cincinnati chili.
All right. I think Skyline blew it away.
Yep. Oh yeah. Let's see.
I think we only had
We did have 2 Subways.
2 Subways.
Skyline
bun
makes
soggy.
me bun soggy.
I think many people will say that.
Spoken like a pirate.
Is that
Arr, it makes me bun soggy.
Stephanie? Welcome. Definitely Subway. Subway with a push there at the end.
Yeah.
Maxwell also said
Oh,
Subway.
yeah.
I think Skyline takes it.
Next up, 2 pizza powerhouses. Alliteration galore.
Pizza powerhouse.
Pizza powerhouses. Watch out for those pizza farts. Sorry, you had to have listened last week to know what that was about. It's not what you think it is.
No.
Pizza Hut, Pizza the Hut versus little Italian joint Domino's.
Domino's. Brady, would you care to go down your assessment of Domino's again?
That was the old Domino's, wasn't it? That Brady
Yeah.
had a.
Yes, it was the birth, whatever Domino's came into being, until it switched its recipe. You know what? And I was angry at myself. I got to add this. Not only did it taste like box, but our friend Doug always said, and I quote,
I got it down.
Domino's pizza, the sausage looks like rabid turds. So he'd always order a pepperoni and rabid turd pizza
Prior to the transformation, correct?
Yeah.
prior to the yes. Oh, Maxwell's coming off with a write-in ballot.
But but Brady's talking about the early Domino's days where your pizza had several craters. They were almost alien, like just breathing. Just they were
Embolism.
oozing and yeah. They looked like something on Dusty Rhodes' belly.
And don't forget about the bread pimples.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Ribs.
Yeah, the big air pockets.
Yeah,
which
that's what I
led
meant.
to
Yeah, they
the-
almost seemed to be. They were like moving, like they were alive. You get pizza
we gotta
farting
go
if you're
ahead
not
and
careful.
tell him. Yeah, so I called it because if you punctured the pizza embolism, the hot air would kind of poofed out to your face, and it's like it was a pizza fart.
And it sounded like I think the look on your face was funnier than the sound effect. Again, if you asked me this question back in 1984, no question. Now, it's a rough thing here.
Yeah, the hut.
I think I say Domino's.
Really?
Oh, heresy.
I'm going Pizza the
Blasphemy.
Hut
Pizza the Hut.
every time.
Heresy. Sacrilege.
So two Huts and one Domino's amongst us. We got
And a right in.
Savannah says Domino's. Treva says the Hut. Maxwell with the right in. Cast aside. Caesars. John Brown Domino's. Stephanie Domino's.
I think that ties it up again.
I believe it does. Becky Fiskus also with the write-in vote cast aside, even though it is my relatives.
Disallowed. You've been
Pop's Pizza.
disenfranchised.
Yes.
I mean, we could throw all kinds of. I would throw Angelo's into the mix. There's lots of places that I could throw into the mix. I'm a huge Angelo's pizza fan.
So
The old Sardinia days where it was written, the black marker they wrote it in, like soaked into the smell of the like your pizza and the black marker all kind of smelled the same.
Hey, I remember in Russellville there was the Pizza Nut.
Yeah.
Pizza Nut
Yeah,
and the pizza Pali in Ripley.
the Pizza
Yeah.
Pali.
We played a private party in Georgetown, Ohio last weekend, and I was disappointed that I did not get any Parker's. I missed Parker's Pizza. Probably the best hoagie around.
So you played a private party and didn't get
Played a
Parker's
private party.
pepperoni pizza.
Exactly.
Well,
So we have a tie.
we do have
again.
a tie. So those of you who cast the write-in votes, the Hut or Domino's, we're giving you a second shot, second bite at the apple, so to speak, or the slice o pizza. Domino's or the Hut? First vote wins.
Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut. Because we're sitting at a tie. Domino's, Jason.
Jason's
Domino's.
broken that tie twice, hasn't he?
He has.
He's
the
become
day.
the Ohio of fast food elections.
This is
So say it,
this is
Jason.
hard for me to
So say
write.
it to vote.
It's hard for me to write here.
Yeah.
I am sadly
The Hut goes down.
willing my pen.
Well, now
Against the whoa. Hold that pen. Maxwell with it.
Maxwell.
He's changed his vote to Little Seizures.
Well, his
to-
first vote got cast aside.
it did.
Yes.
Now John's going Terry's. We're going off ballot again. I love me some Terry's pizza.
We're tied again.
We are tied. Again.
Oh,
There's still hope. My
who's going to
pen
be
is
the pizza pro tem?
I would ask Becky, but I know what Becky would say. I believe Becky.
Oh, Miss Casey
yes.
comes in.
Welcome in to break the tie, Karen. The Hut.
Yes.
But you have to get it from Georgetown, Ohio. So come cross country. It's oven is magical.
in its day, 80s and 90s.
I can speak to 2 weeks ago. I was craving it, and I went and got it.
I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it, but I will say it's a little more hit or miss now.
Yeah, it's overall consistency. I agree.
Yeah.
The polls are closed.
Fisk is stern tonight in his The Hut.
Firm but fair.
All right.
Fair.
Last matchup of the second round, we have Hothead versus the Arb.
Hotted.
Hothead versus
Hafid.
the Arb.
Let's see. I do love the hothead, but I do love me the Arb. I'm gonna have to go Arb, and it's going against my gut feeling, but I'm gonna go Arby's. I could get my roast beef au jus, and
French dips.
yes,
French dips. Brady, you're the biggest Arb fan I know.
yeah.
All right. Todd, did you make a vote?
I didn't. This kind of goes up to the firehouse with me. Arby's is I go to Arby's way more. If I'm comparing the quality of the food, I would probably have to lean Hothead. The price of Arby's is a turnoff these days. It's always been one of the more expensive, but it's gotten crazy. I should be able to take my son to eat at Arby's and not spend $30.
That is true.
Ridiculous. The food hasn't changed. It's not like the quality of food has gone up. But for the curly fry, for the cheese sticks, for the market fresh sandwiches,
I don't want to
For
visit
the-
that market.
for the roast beast. Although, if this were Roy Rogers, it wouldn't even be a competition. Roy Rogers all day long.
Yes.
Put the Arbs roast beast to shame. But I'm going Arby's.
I will once again say about the ARB what I said in the first round about the ARB. Regular fries should not be a special thing. I should be able to get a regular fry when I want a regular fry. I should not be subjected solely to curly fries.
To the whim of the hat.
Now, why do you say that any more than you should be able to get curly fries somewhere that doesn't sell curly fries?
I don't. Curly fries are not my preference, so I don't.
Well, I
care
get that,
about
but I'm saying that you can't say that Arby's should offer you straight fries and not say that McDonald's shouldn't offer me curly fries. What's good for the goose is good for the other fast food restaurants.
That's how the saying
Well,
goes.
well, okay. Arby's acted like they invented this outstanding thing. Oh, we have regular crinkle fries. Ooh,
For you peons.
Frisch has had those 50 years ago. Arby's.
For you
Come on, Arby's.
unwashed.
So I see what you're saying. Your problem is your problem is the big ado made about
I say
them
much
when they got non-curly fries.
Yes, I say
You're-
much ado. I say much ado about nothing.
Okay, but you're not. See that changes. I thought you were saying all along that they should, before they even offered straight fries, they should offer straight fries. And then again, my argument would be that every restaurant that offers straight fries should also offer curly fries. You ever?
No, I have a problem with the marketing. That's what I have a problem with.
I got you. That makes sense. You know what's weird though? Is there a curly fry out there that is not a seasoned fry? Every curly fry is a seasoned fry.
That's a good question too. And I think at one time, like you could never get them at restaurants. I don't think, but you could buy like Ore-Ida fries that were curly fries, and they were just regular fries. Yeah.
They still had some skin on them,
Good
but they
old
weren't.
Ore-Ida.
Yeah.
Picked and frozen in the
Ore-Ida,
Truman
Ore-Ida.
administration, right to your freezer.
I started laughing here because I was looking at some of the boats here, and I saw Hothead, and I thought, if you look at that wrong, it says Hotheed.
Hotheed.
Hotheed. Give me some Hotheed.
I'm still
Did you
looking
feel like
back
a
at this.
feed?
Looking back at this bracket, I am still surprised that Hothead beat Chipotle. I think I voted for Hothead
I
over
am too.
Chipotle, but
I did.
but I'm surprised.
I
On the
voted for the
strength of
chai pot.
sauces. Chai pot. All right. So what do we have here? I voted Hotheed. You two
Yeah.
voted Arbs.
I think you were about the only one.
Yeah. The only other
Yeah.
Hotheed we have is Jason, I believe. Everyone else is an Arb. So Arb it is. Now Stephanie says at the county fairs they're called ribbon fries instead of curly fries.
Fancy.
You know, gentlemen, dare I say it, we're going to have to take this into a fourth week. Is this the longest running tournament we've had?
I believe it is.
Yes. All right.
But how
well,
fascinating.
that's right.
But once and for all, we will decide in episode 98.
We will decide and you will help us.
Until
I
then,
don't know why
everybody go
it's
get
funny, it just is.
a milkshake at Sonic and tell me if it's not warmer than your average milkshake.
Melt. This being melt.
Stick your finger in it. Take the lid off and stick your finger in it. You will feel that it is not up to par when it comes to temperature.
Well,
I'm not
maybe I
gonna-
should take. Maybe I should take the lid off of it and put a rectal thermometer in it. I don't know.
Whatever it takes.
I will not have knowledge of my milkshake.
It shouldn't be Sonic the Hedgehog. It should be Sonic the Hot Cream.
Yeah, Treva says, "Yeah, stick your finger."
There you go. All right.
So what do we have left next week in this?
So you guys can be thinking about it. We have Wendy's versus Five Guys, Sonic versus Chick-fil-A. The other side of the bracket, we have KFC versus Skyline and the Hut versus Arby's.
That's a strong field, gentlemen.
It is.
So go to DraftKings, make your bets.
That is in some action.
Yeah. All right. Once again, we will call attention to our 100th episode, Sunday, June 5th, Sons of Toil Brewing, 5 to 8 p.m. Join us. Once again, if you go to our Facebook page, there is an event. If you click on events, the 100th episode is there. If you have any inkling at all in your mind that you may be there, at least click interested so we have some sort of idea as to how many people we might see. Now, I can tell you the tent seats 68 people. I mean, it just the chairs that are in there, we probably could do some things with it. But
more. We want
want more. So yeah, we want to fill the tent. Fill the tent is our battle cry. Fill the tent. Fill the tent. Sunday, June 5th, 5 to 8 p.m. By the way, those of you who are late to the room, I do want to say again, we had our second biggest week of our podcast lives last week. We had 273 listens on our audio podcast. That's not counting the people who watch on video like you all are doing right now. So we thank you for you, as Bartles and James would say, we thank you for your support. Much appreciated. Very humbling, as Brady said. Speaking of Brady, there's my segue. Brady,
Nice.
Yes.
you're up.
This has the possibility of turning into an episodic recurring topic occasionally. Dust it off. It's the first time I've done it, and it comes from it's just called shower thoughts. Shower thoughts are defined as when you're in the shower and you're just chilling and the random thoughts that pop in your head, and it always seems to be while you're in the shower. And these are shower thoughts. This is on BuzzFeed. And but I saw several sites. There's tons of shower thought sites, and basically it's intriguing questions or profound thoughts.
I thought when you said shower thoughts that we were going to just share all of our shower thoughts.
We do have a couple, I'm sure. In fact, a lot of my shower thoughts end up on the show.
Yeah, right. Yes, it's podcast planning. That's what the shower is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And some of the ridiculous things I know I say started out as shower thoughts. So,
Shots.
yes. So, here's an example. Like I said, it runs the gamut of all kinds of things, but here's the first one. The asteroid that ended dinosaurs was technically the highest ratio of killing birds to one stone in Earth's history.
Nice.
Now that's a little bit more deeper and pithier than a lot of the shower thoughts. It's pretty pithy. Here's one that's profound but not as wordy. Hey, what?
No, I was just thinking we were sharing our shower thoughts. I shared one of my shower thoughts last week. For whatever reason, poop deck pappy flew into my brain.
No goes to show. Why are you thinking about poop neck Pappy in the shower?
I don't know. I don't know.
If shower thoughts could be controlled, then there would be no shower thoughts.
That
Well,
is
that's
true.
true.
You would simply think,
yeah.
"Where's my shampoo?
Yeah.
Where's my soap? That's all you
Well,
would think."
And
Yep.
think of this. If you could put some sort of contraption on your head that could trap the shower thoughts, we probably could solve world hunger and any number of things that are going on.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Just a
absolutely.
shower cap, just a
Shower thoughts are like farts in the wind, man. It's like they come and they go.
All
and
we
they're
are
gone.
is farts in
Farts
the
in the
wind.
That's
All right.
that's a
Um,
Shawshank Redemption quote. I can't whistle like that. I can't do that. I can't do this thing here. People who can people who can put their pinkies in their mouth.
How you
Oh,
doing that with your
Oh, I'm
bottom?
finishing this solo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be cast aside by you all. I'm gonna finish the solo
Oh,
with my
man.
teeth whistle.
Yes, turning into more of a cat scare than it is anything.
Get on out of here.
Yeah. Oh man! Before I just derail, here's another shower thought: a different version of you exists in the minds of everyone you know.
Really?
That stopped you in your tracks, didn't it?
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah, but everybody else is wrong.
What if they're writer? What if you like their version
Writer?
of you better than you? Like,
Well,
what if
did
you
read-
like their version of you better than you think of yourself?
I did read here recently where people tend to people are like 2 to 3 more points, whatever the point system is, more attractive than what they think they are. Which is positive. That's a good thing to think about right there.
It
It's a
is.
good thing to think.
It is.
Yeah.
Again, I can't remember what the scale was, but whatever it was, let's just say it's 10. If people think they are a 4, then other people see them more as a 7.
So you're saying I'm actually a 13?
There you go. That's
Oh man! Wow.
Welcome, Becky. Is that Great Wolf this week? Trying
Becky.
to sneak some. So, Becky, are you floating down the lazy river listening to the Play It by Ear podcast? It's-
In my
You could be
great-
the first listener ever floating down the lazy river listening to the Play.
Where's
my
she in the
great-
lazy river at?
Great Wolf Lodge.
I
Did my great whistling Dust in the Wind solo?
That's what got her to comment.
Yes.
It is. It compelled her. Okay. Here's a good one. Making a typo in an online argument is the equivalent of your voice cracking in a verbal argument.
That's a fact. We can't have that. That pisses me off to no end when I'm making a point via text or print and I make a typo. Oh, I'm
And
done
they
for the
seize
day.
on that. Like the rest
Oh,
of your
yeah.
point is null just
Happens
because
all-
you fat fingered
happens all-
something.
Happens on Twitter all the time.
Oh
That's what makes me mad.
But anyway, that's a deep
That's
one.
why
Okay.
they need
Sorry,
that
Todd,
edit
go ahead.
button.
They do need that edit button. Come on,
Come on, Elon.
But now I gotta say, and I'm not above it. We've given Brady tons of shat before. Facebook, there's
My
no
voice
excuse.
text failed.
You proofread it and you change it on Facebook. There is an edit button.
Nicely played, John.
For those of you in audio land,
Sounds like a YUO problem typos. Welcome, Tanya. The most profound thought I have in the shower is, why in the heck am I in the shower at 5:30 in the morning? That is true.
are you ready to have your mind blown
I
on the
am.
next shower thought?
I am.
Yes.
Once we have self-driving cars, windshield wipers will no longer be essential because you won't need them to drive.
But I assume that you still want to see out of your windshield.
True, but
Wouldn't you think?
I mean, I think, but it is a very fungent thought. It's
So, So I'm gonna segue off that thought. Speaking of windshield wipers and such, one of the more frustrating events in my life is when I'm driving down the road and I cannot find the proper pause or interval on my wipers.
And it doesn't matter how long you own the car.
Right.
It's like you've never seen it before.
It's either too long. It's either too long and the window gets too watery, or it's too short and the wipers go across and it goes.
Yeah, I was going to say, what I hate is when you damn well know it's raining, you need the windshield wipers, but they're still doing that honking like that across your window. The windows are wet. They are moist. There are beadlets of water on my windshield. I need to see more clear, and it's still going honk as it goes across the windshield.
It sounds like a goose is getting assaulted.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though? It's like,
I know exactly what you mean.
It's got to be the most annoying sound in podcast history. I apologize, but I got to get my point across.
There's not enough moisture on the way back.
Exactly.
To keep that from happening.
It did its job too well in the beginning.
But it's still,
and
though,
now because of its efficiency, we're paying.
But still, in the meantime, it still does beat up again to where it needs that flap. It needs it. But you're right. Yeah,
it does.
I got a great. Here's a shower thought live on the air. Wouldn't it be great? Like, why couldn't they do like a little, like a button, instead of a record button, but you say a word and it gives the cadence of wipe that you want. So you hit the button. It says, now speak your swipe.
So it's like
swipe, and then it'll record what you're saying and mimic it.
So it's like a tap control delay pedal, Brady.
Yes, exactly. That's probably why I'm thinking that. It's like my DLR. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. That would be cool.
So
go ahead.
So I could play DJ with my windshield wipers and go wiggy wiggy what
Exactly.
and the wipers go
Put the wiper in the windshield. Put the wiper in the windshield.
So I have a question. So growing up, did your dads drive all the time, or did your moms drive sometime as well?
No, my dad drove all the time.
Yeah. So same generation. So I have never seen my dad ride with my mom. So the thought of like that generation ever buying into like a self-driving car, not going to happen. Like just the thought of my dad in a self-driving car cracks me up. He rides with others, but like growing up, it was like he drove or nobody drove.
Right. I could not trust a self-driving car. Couldn't happen. I'm not a good passenger. And to think that some computer's driving and not even a person.
Yeah.
No. Because I can make my input known to the person if they're driving. I cannot make my input known to a computer.
I have really changed because I guess just growing up seeing that, like when I first started driving, I was that way. I drove and didn't like, but I'm pretty good now at like, I actually Celia probably drives more than I do now, except on vacation. She never drives on vacations.
Yeah. So John brings up a good point here, and I've heard this before, that this could be where cars are going. It says self-driving cars mean having your car sat in a car park at work or at home makes no sense. Better to subscribe and page a self-driving car to come get you. Car ownership will change.
I agree.
So you will subscribe to a car service, and it won't necessarily be the same car coming all the time.
But how long before it's like Uber and you can't find them? Like
That's
or we got one, but there's only two of us, but the only one they have is the supersized one that's $73.
Or you have the subscription. The more you pay for the subscription, the less time you have to wait for the car to come and get you.
I'm a premium member. I want to be picked up in the Lexus.
And I want to be picked up within 30 seconds of my call.
No. I think that might take a generation or so to
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll live to see that.
Yeah, I don't either.
And John, one of the stereotypes about Americans that is true. We like being in control of our transportation. Just handing it over to true public transport like much of Europe does. Does it cause you guys anxiety? You like to be able to control when you go and when you. Yeah. So I don't know if that's a uniquely American thing or if that's, but I've been told it is. I've read about it. That's one of the things about us that we like our driving.
We do.
Okay.
Well, hey, real quick, I saw a comment by Becky that said, speaking of the Great Wolf Lodge, and she says, this place is exhausting, not fun. Becky, I have never been there, but I have a feeling I couldn't agree more. I always enjoy seeing everybody's like family pictures of them hanging out and having fun at Great Wolf and things like that. But myself, it's always seemed like pure hell.
And I don't think it would matter if you had children there or you were there by yourself. It would probably still be exhausting.
You know my thoughts on public pools anyway. I mean,
yeah.
Overcrowded public pools are the stuff of devils.
Devils. All right, Brady.
Is Brady frozen on anybody else's computer?
Yeah, could be.
Either that or he's just being very cautious.
Very
with this next one.
pensive.
Blink, Brady. If you can hear me, blink.
If you need help, blink.
He's freezing.
Yeah, should I kick him out and bring him back in?
Kick him out.
That's easy. He kicked himself out. There.
Not even sure what happened. It was just poof, I was gone.
Frozen. We were agreeing with Becky, or at least I was, that she says that the place is exhausting, not fun. To me, only second to the Starlight, whatever the pool is at Coney Island, as being my idea of hell. Great Wolf seems like it would be a close second to me.
Brady, if you would like to see what happened to you. Oh, sorry, it's black. I see your frozen self on my end, but it's black when I put the screen back on. But go ahead.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I had to. Okay, there could be a viral video of you. Excuse me, a viral video of you doing something random with millions of views, and you have no idea because you haven't seen it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, I think that would be the. Yeah, I'm sure that we're all about included in a video someplace. Okay,
like
someone
right now,
out
there's
there.
a video of me trying to get my earbud that's caught in my ear that come off of this when I tried to. I need a tong or something to get in there and
Ear tong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did your rubber nipple get stuck in your ear?
it did.
Your auditory nipple.
You made me snort.
Or somewhere out there, someone out there vividly remembers something you said, which you have completely forgotten that you ever said.
Oh, I am sure. I'm quite certain that.
Oh, yeah.
Probably things I wish they wouldn't have remembered I said.
Yeah, right. So Becky said about Great Wolf, truly you nailed it. We come at the slowest times, 4 times a year, regardless. So tiring. Doesn't matter if you have 1 or 5 kids. Becky, 5 kids, you're brave. Just as bad, so much to make them happy, and you are tired. Thank goodness they have 3 bars.
Well, maybe I will think about going.
Yeah.
I have somehow dodged that. My kids have never, at least to me, they've never shown any interest in going to Great Wolf Lodge. So
I mean, I've taken my kid. I've been there a couple times with the kids. It's fun. They do have a lot of fun, but there are times that it's like.
John says, lies, Eric and Todd, you're wrong. Brady seems like a top guy. Well, we won't go into that.
top notch.
Okay. We advocate not judging a book by its cover, but we also simultaneously glorify love at first sight. Ooh.
That's pretty profound, too.
Yeah, that's very profound.
So okay, there's a question for the group. Ever been in love at first sight?
Well, I've been in like,
or
but
lust.
Hey,
Eric, do you remember the Russian gal?
I do. I do.
The one I slow danced to Amanda from Air Supply or from
Did you
Boston.
just say Air Supply and
I went through Air Supply journey before I got to Boston, which it is Boston by the way. 3rd stage job. I know my Boston.
yes,
That was the closest.
yeah.
all right.
Thankfully, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
She was completely repulsed by me. Thankfully, I grossed her out in the worst possible way.
Yeah, I mean, there's those moments. I especially, like in high school and everything. Like, ooh, look at her, and it felt at the time like, love, but it was a little bit more like
Love.
80s.
Love.
All right,
John says love is an amazing subject, and Becky says the night I met Destry, her half, she just said her half. She didn't say her better half. It's just her half. Looked at my childhood best friend, said I will marry him. 15 years later, here we are. How about that? Ain't
Wow.
love grand?
See, I was going to say I have to come pretty close. I mean, I
Yeah.
think Sam and I are close to that. Like, although
the last.
Although Celia was saying there's no way
Well,
we'll marry him.
when I mean, the joke is, when I asked her out, and this is a true story, she had told me that she didn't know. She was waiting on another guy if he was going to ask her out or not.
Okay.
So I paid
Todd?
him off.
Todd, buckle in for this next one
All right.
because
Consider me
you are going to
buckled.
guffaw and you're going to say yes, sir.
Buckled and chuckled.
You're going to agree with this one. Biscuits and gravy are weird because it's like, here's some really wet flour poured over some really dry flour.
That's true. Although I have no problem. That's the only wet food I can stomach. Now, if it were a sink full of biscuits and gravy, like just stuck to the side of the sink, wet,
Spackled.
spackled on there, that would make me gag.
Or someone at Great Wolf Lodge dumped their
Yes,
biscuits and gravy on the pool deck.
And I see pictures of Great Wolf Lodge, and I see kids running around with ice creams, and I know there are just mounds of ice cream. I bet it's like landmines. I bet you have to watch where you're stepping because there's
Gravy mines.
There's hot dog handles laying there on the ground because little Brady's are running around not wanting to eat all their hot dogs and sandwiches. Wet hot dog buns. A wet potato. There's nothing worse than a wet potato chip just disintegrating beside the pool. Oh.
Only maybe an ice cream cone.
Made him
Oh.
heave. Just the mere thought.
Touches your feet. There's nothing worse than wet food touching your feet. Your bare foot.
I would like
your
to
foot
see
that's already
Todd.
wet. Your foot that's already wet and softened from the water is now
one
got
better.
food stuck to it, so it digs in even more.
So then you have to take a towel and wipe it off, and it smears on the.
Oh, and then your
Yeah.
towel's shot. You got to throw that away.
Okay, Eric, zone in on Todd's face when I give this. Okay, so a kid had been eating a ham sandwich in the pool, and a slice of ham
Why?
falls out. Now, wait a minute. You not got to the good part yet. So, because the slice of ham has hit the chlorine water, he haphazardly tosses it to the pool deck where it's wet and also made hot by the concrete. And then you step on it, and that piece of ham clings to your foot like primer on metal.
Gag a maggot.
I've always felt that if people end up in hell after they're dead, that they all have their own little version of it, and I think that's Todd's version.
That is definitely my version of it. Every
Walking
step
around
is
pool decks.
every step is a new wet food around a pool deck of screaming kids in a pool. First off, is that a true story, Brady?
Is what? No. I was just trying to make up a hellscape for you.
Okay, because first off, why would you give a kid a ham sandwich in a pool?
Hey,
He was eating Skyline chili at a pool, and the noodles fell asunder, and he threw it in a. I'm kidding.
That sounds like something Fisk would eat a damn baked potato in a pool, a chili baked potato in a swimming pool.
did you not just say you would eat a firehouse sub in a car with barbecue
Yes,
sauce?
I would. That's different than a chili baked potato. No fork foods in a car.
For foods.
Fork foods.
All right.
Shoot.
Rhonda, welcome, Rhonda. Party can
You
start.
rocked us like a hurricane.
Haha.
All adults were children, but not all children will become adults.
That's sad.
It is sad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately true.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about mortality. I was thinking of maturity.
Oh. Well, you
I,
can't get me all. You can't get me in a bad mood talking about wet food and then expect my brain not to be negative.
Not to get, yeah. Well, no, I'm not even saying you're wrong. That's just, it's really cool because we interpreted that two different ways.
I like the way you're saying it better. It's deeper the way you're saying it.
Yeah.
But
I
Are
like
we
John.
adults?
I like John's question here. Can we do a quick side piece here?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. John's question. Taking it one of you at a time, name a song with love in the title.
Friday, I'm in love.
Friday, I'm in love.
All right.
I'm going All Out of Love, Air Supply.
I'm all out of love.
What are you going,
I'm
Fiscus?
so lost without you. Tainted Love, Soft Cell,
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
80's rock. or
Double
pop.
points for the use of the word taint there.
Taint, yes. Joey.
Joey. Cheers, Joey.
Nice interview there of Tommy Chong, by the way, on your show. If you want to look back at the Square Table Degenerates channel on YouTube, you had an interview of Tommy Chong on Monday. Good show.
I have to admit I did not get to catch it, but I will be catching up as soon as I get a minute.
Mm-hmm. Rhonda with the Love Shack. There's another love song in the title.
Love Shack.
Tin Roof.
Baby, love Shack.
Rusted.
All right. How about we're closer to the year the Jetsons took place. When the Jetsons was on, it was supposed to be taking place in the year 2062. We're closer to it than we are the year that the Jetsons came out, which was 1962.
I hate those thoughts.
Yeah, there's several
I see
of those.
those sorts of things all the time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting about to the end of my time. So, okay, here's a good one. Most people aren't scared of being alone in the dark. They're scared of not being alone in the dark.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Very good.
Maxwell with the song with love in the title. Come and get your love, little Red Bone.
Red Bone.
You're on the Play It By Your podcast.
Red Bone.
Red Bone.
That's why I still can't hang a foot over the bed, Brady, because I'm afraid I'm not in there alone.
Yeah.
No, you got to hang a foot over the bed to regulate the temperature.
Well, I take a foot out of the blanket, but I can't hang over the bed. I still envision a little yappy dog with razor sharp teeth coming in.
Biting
Piranha.
your toes.
Piranhaing my toes, yeah.
Biting your toes like they're little Vienna wieners.
It's funny because my dog, she obviously sleeps in the bed with us, and she has taken lately to sleeping down by her feet. And a lot of people say their dogs sleep by ours. Never has. She's always been kind of right between us, somewhere from the waist up. She moves around, but lately she's been down by her feet, and she's a very bitchy, cranky dog. Like when she's and literally, there's lots of nights where like I will put my foot over near her, and she'll growl to let me know, and then if she'll snap at me. She'll snap at me. So like the other night, I physically had to move her up so I could go to sleep because I thought she was in a bad mood, and I thought if I accidentally in the middle of the night like bump her, she's going to bite my toes. So it's getting to where we can't even let her sleep near our feet now because she's striking us.
Nothing worse than waking up and putting your feet down before they hit, and the cat has vomited up a hairball, and you step in that hairball with your foot.
Brady and his piles of puke and cat crap.
I live in a world of cat crap and puke as well.
Yeah, there was.
That's why the bedroom door remains closed. It's an animal-free zone.
There was some cat puke this morning that had to be dealt with. I will say I didn't deal with it because I was not up, but I heard it being dealt with.
And
I would not help.
And the exclamations of it being dealt with, is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
I will say our cat doesn't vomit much up in the living quarters of the house. He usually does it down in the basement somewhere, and it's still just as gross. But it's not something we have to watch out for when we walk.
Out of sight.
Yet, when the basement's finished, obviously we will. But
And in the spirit, this will be my last one. Like I said, I'm there's tons of these. I mean, we could go on for hours, but I'll just leave you with this. This is very profound and very, very true. The 10 years between age 25 and 35 are far shorter than the 4 years between 14 and 18.
I believe that's
Sid.
fact as well.
I mean, I have been out of school almost 8 times longer than I was ever in it, and it has flown by. But those 4 years of high school just seemed like, when I say they were long, they were pleasant. You know what I mean? It just seemed like it took forever.
Well, here's a shower question I've always wondered. Who came up with the washing order in the shower?
What?
Do we all use the same washing order?
I think so.
Do we? please share with us.
I assume everyone washes their hair first.
Yeah.
So why?
Why
don't we wash our hair last? You don't wash your hair first?
I do wash my hair last.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Gosh, why does that not surprise me, Brady? Let me guess, your underwear drawer is the bottom drawer of your dresser.
No, it's not.
It better be the top. If it's anything,
it is.
Okay.
Well, see, I like the soaking in the shower and getting heat and steamy and relaxing. That's the enjoyable part. I'm relaxing, you know. But then I have to get to work and wash my hair.
You got to pull up Becky's comment here. Is that what you're laughing at?
That's what I'm laughing at. Top
Tater
to
and
bottom,
butt.
Tater and butt. 3 times.
What's a tater?
What's the tater? Do we all have taters? Do some of us have tater tots? As we get older, we have mashed taters.
Or tater skins.
It's a problem if you have a curly fry. But I am serious. What is a tater?
I don't know what a tater is.
So she also had a comment. She was 8 months pregnant, taking dog to the vet. It puked on me. Then I puked on me 1 hour away. Called mom crying to bring clothes.
See, Becky, you should have puked on the dog. That would have served him right.
She says, "What's the front is the tater." So we all have taters.
Oh, we all have taters.
They just appear differently.
Oh, my wife is going to hate me. Oh, goodness. I have a new word that I'm just going to wear out.
Oh, man.
No, so it was Becky. It was Becky.
So again, do men have tater tots? What? My question stands.
Got kicked in the tots.
If the front is the tater on a woman,
Don't make a mistake there.
some of us have sweet taters, or candied yams, if you will.
If you will.
If you will.
No, but seriously, so I assumed everybody washed their hair first. Brady, here's why I always thought you did it, because I always assumed that the ingredients of the shampoo do not, like, if you wash everything, including do you wash your face before you wash your hair?
Yeah, I do.
But so then all the shampoo from your hair when you wash it drips down back through your just cleansed face.
So, so you wash your buttle then your face?
Depending on the day, they're one and the same.
You wash. You wash your front tater and your back tater, and then your face.
Which patch of taters are we in here?
Actually, the scientific term, duty-dum for girls and tallywhacker for boys. I think John probably, that tallywhacker is a British word, isn't it?
It's candle. It's a candle term.
Thomas.
Candle term?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a tallywhacker was something you used to cut the tally. It's a candle making term.
Oh,
see, if we have that question on trivia, you're in trouble, Brady.
Yeah,
That's right.
So back to Brady's Eric's question, you wash your butthole before you wash your face. Or is that what you're saying?
That was my question.
Brady? I clearly start at the top. My face comes before my butthole.
Yeah.
Unless I have fallen in the shower.
And Eric can't do that because his butthole can't be over his head.
That's right. Yeah, there'd be none of that.
Oh,
Brady is pleading the fifth.
Maybe he never thought about it. That
I haven't. I guess I don't know. I guess it depends on the.
I guarantee you'll be thinking about it in the shower tomorrow morning.
Oh, I know.
That'll be Brady's shower thought tomorrow.
So otherwise, here's what you'd have to do. So if you start at your feet, so you just go backwards. You start at your feet. You come up, get the tater patch. So then, yeah, you'd have to. You need to rethink that.
Hair tater area, face tater area, body tater area. Brady probably is going to tater area quite a bit in the shower. That's
You gotta have a clean tater area.
Got to make sure.
That's right.
That's what,
Everybody's
that's
tater
my
needs to be
excuse anyway.
immaculate. Tater immaculata.
You gotta work for that tater sheen.
Oh,
have
we'll
we
have to
exhausted
revisit.
that?
We'll have to revisit shower thoughts in the future.
I'm a little bit sad that no one else other than Becky, very thankful Becky did, but no one else talked about the order that they wash in the shower. Maybe everybody's thinking right now, Eric. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we precipitated a lot of shower thoughts for the morning. Like, hey, what am I going to do with this? Treva uses a separate washcloth for the tater.
Which she said she's anal about it, which makes it very ironic. I mean, I don't mean that in a foul way, a literal.
Reminds me of a funny story, my wife's family, but
I bet it does.
Someone in her family had a tater rag, a tater wash rag, and a special tater rag that they kept in the shower. And one of them, when they were a young child, used the tater rag to wash a non-tater area.
Oh.
A non-tater area. Savannah says hair, face, body.
Yeah, I think that's the normal route.
Becky
I
says
feel like I'm seeing something I shouldn't be seeing.
So say we're deep into sharing here.
I have no idea who Becky is, but we could be best friends. I also don't use a washcloth, Becky. It's a waste.
I agree.
Bar of soap. I use a bar of soap like a washcloth.
Wish I was a little bar. Yes, Becky says, thanks, Todd.
Maxwell says hair last as well.
Oh.
Man. So
Wow.
Maxwell, question.
I didn't know
question
you
begs.
I didn't know you people exist.
No. So, but no, I think the main thing, and it might be the scent of the shampoo and everything kind of perks me up and focus, and then you have to move it along quick because it'll get in your eye holes and things like that. So you want to, I think that's why I do it last. I don't know.
Have you always done it that way?
I really don't think about it. Now I'm second guessing.
Well, Treva says hair first so the excess water runs off. That's what I thought, Treva, because I can't imagine that the shampoo is good for your face. Although there are those all-in-one, the men always get made fun of because they use the all-in-one. I don't do that, but
I'm on a maximum a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
When I'm traveling and just the hair conditioner and the shampoo, but no, the 3-on-1 that's just slovenliness.
Maxwell's giving us a little more. He works from the down up.
Okay. Now,
so do you skip the tater patch and then go back to gather the taters?
So, I have heard that you can't wash your feet before the tater. That could cause some infection of sorts. That's what I've heard.
To which part? The taters or the feet?
The taters. Because the feet have fungi going on.
So you could get like athlete's tater?
Yes. AKA jock itch. Yes. And you need some Gold Bond medicated creams.
Can we please bring this back for the live episode? Because I got to know how the audience washes.
Yes, that's a neat
I love my audience, but I don't think I need to know
No,
this.
I want to know. I think we ought to have everybody stand up and show us. Like,
fully clothed, of course.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not getting like perverted or anything.
Oh.
I just mean like show us their method. Notice not one person that works from the bottom up has told us what they do about the fact that if the face is last.
Yeah. So okay, so the hair being last. I mean, then the shampoo runs off and you get soapy down here again.
Yeah.
You just wash it off.
gotta
It's the
start over.
shower.
But if you do the hair first and then the soap runs down, then you add soap and then you just wash it all at the same time.
You got to let gravity work with you.
Yeah, you're redoing things that have already been done.
Okay, I might be really. I'm afraid that I'm about ready to be royally embarrassed that I might do something. But like when I wash my hair, it doesn't run down my body because I lean my head forward and let the water go from my head to the drain, so I don't get re-shampooed.
How close do you get it to the drain? Are we talking like?
Well,
I mean,
I kind of
do you-
hover my head over it. I lean forward.
So you're
I
going
adjust-
full on Mr. Snuffleupagus in the shower there with your
Yeah.
You hoover?
Brady. You got to change as you get older, man. You're going to fall one of these days.
I'll say, yeah, you're really
I fell
tall,
last
you won't
week.
be-
You're gonna
you
take a
won't be able to get
spill.
up. Yeah, you'll break a hip or something.
Now wait a minute. Why would I fall?
Okay,
Because-
two reasons. If you lean forward, you're going over you're crossing your center of balance,
Yeah.
and then when you raise up, you're messing with your equilibrium,
Right.
and while you're in the shower.
And the blood will rush to your head. And
Yeah,
things.
that's not the scientific term for it, but you
Yeah.
wait, it's going to happen, man.
Yeah.
Or you could just lean a little bit, you know.
Yes, we're gonna find Brady fell in the tub.
With his taters in the air, like he just don't care.
Or he fell forward and mashed his taters.
Well, at his age, I'm assuming they're closer to hash browns.
You can't put the underwear on too tight. You'll get a potato wedge. Oh, we are silly men.
Oh Lord.
Becky, we cannot thank you enough for this gift you've given us.
I think tater needs to be added to the isms
It does.
with proper footnoting, of course.
Oh my goodness.
Don't bust the balloons if you fall. The tallywhacker won't survive.
Yeah, it's true.
That is a fact. Wow. Moving on.
Well, if you don't dry off, you got to be careful. You'll get a batch of tater soup going down there. If you, that's all the tater puns I got. Does anybody
you
else
don't
have
want
any
to
more?
peel a potato. Peel a tater.
I like the way Maxwell says just switch hands. That's a good point, Maxwell.
Well, yeah.
So apparently he doesn't use a wash rag either.
No. That's-
If you're using your hands, I will allow it. If you're using a rag,
Todd busts into somebody's shower. Disallowed.
oh no!
Oh yeah. Like the Kool-Aid man.
I was thinking. I
Peels
was
back
thinking.
the shower curtain like Norman Bates, and then kind of enters like the Kool-Aid man.
I was thinking the Slim Jim commercials with.
Oh yeah!
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
did this show just become an instant classic?
Maybe so.
All right. So back to our 100th episode here as we ready to move on into our game shortly. This is our Facebook page. This is our 100th episode event. As you can see, again, Sunday, June 5th, 5 to 8, Sons of Toil Brewing. We currently have 22 people that have responded, but if you think you might go, obviously it's a few weeks down the road, so maybe people haven't planned out their evening on June the 8th or the 5th yet. So, but if you think you might, then go to the event and at least put interested again, so we can kind of figure out who might be there. So it says we've reached 857 people with this event. So again, go there, let us know if you're coming, and we have some things planned, and we'll share more about that episode as we get closer to it. All right. Game of the night is Smartass.
Smart and news.
Let me get my sucker.
80's version.
Let me get my juice box.
Let me show you what I'm dealing with tonight, fellas.
What is it?
Got a little stubby. My the normal. You see that? You see the difference.
It's a truncated stick.
It's not right. I don't have the finger. Like I usually am I'm usually a 3-finger sucker gripper, but I almost got to be a 2-finger and a thumb.
You're gonna lose control.
Yeah, I don't like this, and it looks like it was perfectly shorn. Like somebody at the factory took some scissors and just said, "I'm gonna have a little fun with this sucker," and cut it off.
So John did put this. I forgot to put this up earlier. Cold showers. Try it. Let me know how it goes. I hear cold showers are healthier for some reason. Like you should actually take a cold shower in the morning.
That's a big thing now. The cold showers, and then the people getting in the troughs of ice, and I think back to my ankle injuries in high school and think of just putting my ankle in those things and how painful it was. And
yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, interesting. Thank you, Becky.
Yes, thank you.
She's
headed back to the kids.
Yep.
They're at the Great Wolf. So yeah, thanks.
She said she's coming to the live.
Yes, awesome.
The Lobo Lodge.
All right. So just to review how Smartass is played, we have who am I's, where am I's, and what am I's. 3 types of questions. We will let our co-hosts choose which question they would like. And we drew lots backstage. Todd, you're up. Give it the old congrats to yourself. Yeah.
Probably the last time I can congrats myself.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Aren't you proud of me? I got it right.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah, you tend to struggle with these particular games, Todd. But
yes.
See how you do tonight.
I am better at the creative games.
Yes.
If I can make up my own trivia and definitions of things, I do well. If I have to know things, nah.
All right, so Todd, who am I, where am I, or what am I?
What am I?
What am I? What am I? All right, so again, we have different clues, and we'll go back and forth until someone gets the answer correct. First clue. I am something used at home and in the office.
So you have to repeat. If I guess and I get it wrong, Brady gets a free
Yes, he gets a free guess.
stab at it.
Yep. I'm something used at home or in the office.
Pass.
Pass.
We should hang on a minute. We should turn off comments.
Yes, let's turn. Yeah, turn off your comments.
I shall.
I'll leave mine on, but
Yeah.
All right, Brady. I come in many shapes and sizes. You may hear me chuckle because I'm seeing comments.
The restroom.
Todd,
I get a free one?
you get a free one, then you get the next one.
Many shapes and sizes. Oh, man, I can't.
You can pass and just take the next clue.
I'm pass, yeah.
All right. I became popular in the early 1980s. I can put this comment up. Treat I think the taters were popular before the 80s. So I hear. I was born in 71, so they must have been popular at least then.
I'm going to say computers. I don't know.
Personal computer is correct. John's very first guess was computer.
I have to say I did not see that, so I got my comments turned off just in time.
Yep. All right, Todd.
This isn't the game I thought it was, though. I don't mind my chances. I know I'm getting cocky because I got one right, but
all right,
it's
Brady.
the geography ones and the science one that Brady just kicked my rump.
Yeah. Who, where, or what, Brady?
Where?
Well, I am a U.S. state.
And?
Hello? God?
Kazoon tight.
Pass.
Todd? Gerald Ford called me home.
Oh. Gerald Ford. Tennessee?
Incorrect. Brady? A clue after your own heart here. Do you want the clue?
Go ahead.
I said goodbye to the Ford Pinto in 1980.
I know it now.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Meat chicken is correct.
Itchigan.
Meat chicken.
Damn meat chickens.
Irish Seamus, put your hands off me chicken.
All right. 1-1. By the way, we're playing to 5. Todd, who, where, or what?
What?
What? What?
I'm just thinking the same thing.
Oh, there is no dumber cheer on the face of this earth than that one. Todd, I am a nickname for a U.S. economic policy.
Pass.
Brady? Suggesting me was no act.
Reaganomics.
Reaganomics is correct.
Good. Nice.
Other clues, I tripled the national debt.
I forgot we were in the 80s. This is strictly 80s, isn't it?
Yep. Some say I ended stagflation. I was also known as supply side economics. Named after the president who supported me. My opponents knew me as voodoo economics. What am I with the initial R? All right. Todd, who, where, or what?
It's Brady's turn.
Oh, Brady. Who, where, or what?
Who?
I am a male movie character.
M-A-I-L or M-A-L-E?
M-A-L-E.
Okay. Pass.
Todd, I am an American.
Thank you, Google.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Pass. Brady, I live in Chicago.
Pass.
Pass. Todd. Jennifer Grey played my sister.
I was.
And I didn't give you that whole clue, by the way. Jennifer Grey played my sister, Jeannie. Forgot to say Jeannie's name.
I remember 2 Jennifer Grey movies, Red Dawn and Dirty Dancing. Red Dawn, she had a sister. But you said as an actor?
I'm a male movie character.
Male movie. So male. So what's would it be from Red Dawn? I can't remember if she had a brother in Dirty Dancing. It's probably she was in a show too. That's probably what it was. Brady knows it. John Cryer.
John Cryer is incorrect. Brady, my best friend is Cameron Fry.
I just want to throw this other. I'm needing the movie title and not the name of the actor. Correct?
No, you're naming the actor.
No, I'm a male movie character was the first
Okay.
clue.
Character.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller.
That's right. Freaking Ferris Bueller. She was in that.
Bueller.
I was thinking of Ferris's girlfriend, who was not Jennifer Grey.
Sarah.
Mia Sarah, yeah.
Mia Sarah. Yeah, between her and Phoebe Cates.
I wasn't too far off with John Cryer. I always put John Cryer and plus I misunderstood. I thought I had to name the actor.
Yeah, he's in the ballpark.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Who, where, or what?
No, this is Brady. Sorry.
Who, where, or what, Brady?
Where?
Where? I am a South American country.
Brady has this tattoo on his ankle.
Pass.
Todd, my people speak Spanish.
See, the risk is you guess and you almost give it away.
Yeah.
Pass.
Brady, I gained my independence in the year 1818.
Colombia.
Columbia is incorrect. Todd, a dictatorship created a new constitution in the year 1980.
I don't know.
Brady, my biggest banks are nationalized.
Argentina.
Argentina is incorrect.
Oh, really? See, I thought I was going with the 80s Falkland Islands.
Todd, my capital is Santiago.
See, Brady's foaming at the mouth. He knows I don't know this shit. I teach Ohio history. Ohio history. Not Columbia? Not. I don't know. Go ahead, Brady.
Didn't even venture a guess.
Well, I'm at that point where
Chile.
Chile is correct.
Who's been to Santiago, Chile twice? In something about Mary, he built the Estadia de Football.
Can we have a 1986 Boston Celtics question, please?
Todd?
Can we have a Danny Ainge or a Dennis Johnson question?
Who, where, or what?
Who?
This could be the Wiener.
Could be. Probably will be.
Todd, I am an American actor.
Anthony, Mike, I don't know.
Incorrect. Brady,
See,
my line of work has led to some risky business.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is correct.
Rebecca's de Mornay.
That's the morning.
See, after I popped off the mouth that I was confident on that first one, Brady took it to me.
Yep. Took you to the woodshed.
That's right.
Spanked your tater.
Got some back tater.
The back patch.
If every private is going to be known as a tater, you got to specify
Which patch it's
which
coming from.
which tater patch.
Or send
Alright.
it back to the patch of whence it came.
Winced. All right. Good gain. One and all.
Good show.
All right. Once again, I will bring up the Facebook post 100th episode.
There he is.
Excuse me.
Again, click on interested if you think you might go, or if you know you're going to go, click on going. So again, we can determine who will be there and how many will be there. Again, the tent seats 68. We want to fill the tent, and even if we fill outside the tent, we probably can string some speakers outside and get everyone in on the fun. But yeah, we got some good things planned, and we'll share more of that next week. But
Go on, John. Go on. I guarantee you, if you make the trip, you will not pay for a single beverage.
no, you will not. All right. Thanks to our audience. I think the audience was better than us tonight. That's what I think.
It happens.
They stole. The show was stolen.
Storlin. All right. So, reminder
Thieves.
once again, we want to thank you. We had our second biggest audio week of our 2-year to a little over 2-year podcasting careers here. We had 200.
How many was it, Eric? Again,
273.
Yeah.
273. So, if you want to listen to the audio version of the podcast, it'll come out Friday morning, 3 a.m. And you can find it, anchor.fm is our main site, but one of our some of our bigger platforms, Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, and the iHeartRadio app. Again, just to let you know, we talked about this last week. The iHeartRadio app has a talkback button now. You can leave voice messages on the app for us. Again, we're begging for voice message. John, and I asked you this last week. Go to the iHeartRadio app. Leave us a voice message. We need some British
proper Queen's English.
Yeah, exactly. John says, "Get well, Todd." Brady, get a spotter when showering.
Thank you, John.
Yes, I will not be your spotter, Brady. I do not want to see your tater. All right, video wise, it will be on YouTube on our channel. Search Play It By Ear podcast. Also here on Facebook, same way on our channel. Twitch, which is where John's listening to us or viewing
Twitch.
us.
Is he our lone Twitch listener?
He is our lone Twitch viewer.
Twitchner.
Our twist, yeah, our tour.
So you can see us on Twitch, although they don't archive on Twitch very long. It's like 2 weeks and they go away. So if you happen to use that platform, They will only be there 2 weeks, but they will be there for a bit. Social media wise, you can find our links on our webpage. Gentlemen, Schmenomen, Brady.
Where's it at?
Brady,
Where's it at?
Brady. www.playitbyyearpodcast.com. You can find the links to our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagrams. You can interact via email, admin@playitbyyearpodcast.com. And once again, you can leave a voice message on any of our audio platforms by clicking the link at whatever your podcast provider may be. Anything else for the good of the order, gentlemen? Schmenomen?
All good. Have a great week.
I believe
folks.
All right. Get over your yucks, Todd.
Oh, seems like every week I have a new yuck, but
all right, Todd,
be nice.
take us out.
Be nice to each other.
Be nice.
Treat your taters kindly.
Thanks for listening to the Play It By Ear podcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter at Play It By Ear Pod 2, and our website at anchor.fm/Play It By Ear podcast. Thanks again, and join us next time as we play it by ear.